Welcome back to your practice and welcome to this brief upper body mobilization. You need only one yoga block for today's practice. If you have a wooden block or a cork block, maybe grab a towel or blanket that you can place over the block in case it's too uncomfortable or too hard. Let's begin. And place the block behind you on the mat, and I probably would take it medium or low. You will see what works best for you. Sit in front of the block and then slowly lay down and place the block underneath your upper back. So the chest gets a little bit of a lift here. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Let your head rest in your hands and bend your elbows so they are facing the ceiling here. Now imagine you're doing kind of crunches on the block here. Let your upper body sink back and down. Keep the head heavy in your hands so it's supported. And then slowly roll up, bring your chin to your chest, curl up, round your spine. From there, slowly let the head sink down again, so come into that back bend here. From there, roll up, chin to your chest and round. Do that a few more times, nice and slowly. And there is no need to go deep into the back bend, just try to find some movement in your upper back between the shoulder blades. Finish one more round and then bring your spine into a neutral position. Keep your head again supported in your hands. And now imagine you're drawing circles with the tip of your nose on the ceiling. So start to move your upper body. Bring it over to one side, slightly back, over to the opposite side and up. And again, keep going at your own pace for a few more rounds here. And switch direction. Come back to stillness, into a neutral position. And one more time, just let your head sink back and down. So come into that supported back bend with your head heavy in your hands, your elbows facing the ceiling. Take nice deep breath into the center of your chest. Feel the lift, the expansion, the extra space. With your exhale, soften a little bit deeper into the back bend. No pulling, no pushing. Couple of breaths here. With your next inhale, roll up, slowly, mindfully. Take a moment there. It might feel a little bit uncomfortable or awkward. Then release your hands, push into the floor to come up. And then place your left outer hip onto the floor. Bend both knees, bring the right knee on top of the left knee. Keep the block where it is or as it is, and slowly lay down with your left side rib cage on top of the block. Try to find a spot that feels interesting and a little bit tight. So it's probably closer to your armpit than to the upper ribs. Bend your elbow and let your head rest in your hand there. You can place the opposite hand, your right hand, in front of you or on to your right hip. And before we hold in stillness for a couple of breaths, very gently rock your upper body back and forth a few times. And just explore the sensations there. So again, look for a spot that needs a little bit awareness or attention today, that feels tight or maybe a little sticky. And once you've found that spot, become still and let your upper body drape around the block there. As we did before, use your inhales to create space, a little bit of a lift away from the block. With your exhale, soften into the pose, into that side bend. Let's hold for another 3 deep, slow breaths here. Finish your next exhale. With your inhale, slowly and mindfully come up and come into a comfortable cross-legged position with your right foot in front. Sit tall. Take a big step with your right hand over to the right. Bring your left arm up alongside your left ear and stretch through the fingertips. Very gently press the left side ribcage a little further to the left, so the side that was resting on the block gets a nice stretch, a nice opening now. Stay in that side bend, but place your left hand on top of your head now. And then inhale, roll the chest open, maybe look up towards the ceiling. With your exhale, slightly round your upper spine and try to bring your left elbow a little bit closer to your right knee. Inhale, open and lift. And exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Let's do 2 more from here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. And the last one, inhale. And exhale. With the next inhale, come up, sit tall. Take a moment to feel both sides, the sensations. And then keep the chest lifted. Place your hands behind your head, fingertips behind your head, and draw a couple of circles with your upper body here. Try to especially move your chest from side to side, back and forth. And switch direction. And from there, come back to center, relax your arms down by your side, roll the shoulders a few times in circles. And then let's switch sides. So take your block. This time place your right outer hip onto the floor with your knees bent and the left knee on top. Lean over the block with the right side rib cage and find a spot, again, that feels interesting enough that you can stay there. Bend your elbow, let your head rest in your hand. And before we find that stillness, rock a little bit back and forth and explore the different sensations. And then from there, find the position that feels most beneficial for now and where you can stay, where you can hold again. Find your deep breath with your inhale, lift, expand. If you exhale, soften, especially the muscles that are resting on the block now. See if you can let them go. If you can sink into that side bend instead of pushing or pulling somewhere. Last 3 breaths here. Take your time to come out of your pose again. So slowly release and then push yourself up and away from the block. Come back into your cross-legged position. Place the left foot in front or switch the cross of your legs. Sit nice and tall. Take your left hand a nice big step over to the left. Bring your right arm up alongside the right ear and then take that nice big stretch over to the left to open the right side rib cage now. Stay in your side bend, but place your right hand on top of your head. Inhale, roll the chest open, maybe look up. Exhale, round your spine. See if you can bring your right elbow a little bit closer to your left knee. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. Do the last 3 at your own pace with your own breath. And then finish your last one. Come up into your upright position. Place your hands onto your knees. Inhale for seated cow. Lift the chest, roll the shoulders back. Big breath in. Exhale, round for cat pose. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Come back into a neutral position, sit nice and tall. Find a moment of stillness here just to check in with yourself, to see how your upper body is feeling, how you are feeling. I hope that was helpful and your upper body feels nice and open. Maybe the breath feels a little bit bigger and deeper now. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much for your practice, and I'm looking forward to practicing soon with you again.